In oceanography, we deploy instrumentation throughout the ocean, near the surface and in the deep ocean. The stuff that's near the surface has a problem with biofouling. And what biofouling is it's a bunch of marine growth, and it can be algae, bacteria, plants, barnacles, so crustaceans. There's a lot of things that grow on every surface that's available in the water column. Biofouling is by far our biggest problem in ocean instrumentation and ocean sensing.
The development of new technology and the process behind that is something that I'm very passionate about. And I think that passion is shared by the entire team here. In our industry, people want to collect data that is representative of reality in the ocean environment. The reality out there is that sensors get slimed, they get covered. The data is no longer appropriate because it's covered by biofouling. As early as 2002, 2003, we began to wonder if the use of UV and or LEDs would be an appropriate mechanism for controlling biofouling. And when we tested, we originally anticipated or expected that the illumination from the LED module would be able to protect a surface maybe 3 or 4 centimeters away. We found out that we were able to protect a camera housing that was 40 centimeters away from the LED. From the LED unit, the UV exchange unit.
Scientific instruments require a lot of accuracy, and so any fouling on those instruments is going to reduce the effectiveness of those sensors, and that's going to reduce the effectiveness of the science. So what we want to do is ensure that those sensors are clean. Oceanography is a very expensive business when we have to use ships. Ships are expensive, they have crews, fuel, food. So every time we go out to maintain sensors is a costly endeavor. So what we want to do is try and maximize that sensor life. If we can get those sensors to last longer, it reduces the cost. We can spend that money on more oceanography and more studies.
Ocean Networks Canada has been an invaluable partner in the development of this technology. There's been a couple of key roles that they've played. One is the ability to test over an extended period of time multiple iterations of the technology. The other important aspect of the testing was we needed to be able to actually see the results that were being generated over time. We needed to have visual comparisons of what the UV protected instrument looked like in comparison to the non-protected standard, if you will.
For the video testing, we deployed a camera looking at each of the CTDs, and we did time-lapse video of the biofouling affecting each of the instruments. There was 3 sensors deployed. One was a control with no protection at all, and 2 of them had ultraviolet biofouling protection. The protection shows up really well in the videos. In the 2 protected systems, you could see no growth on any of the systems where the ultraviolet irradiation was directed. On the control system, however, what started out as a high-grade scientific sensor now looks like a real rough baseball just encrusted in biofouling. The technology demonstration facility here at Ocean Networks Canada is designed to try and help ocean manufacturers accelerate their time to market with their new products. So we can help with engineering development, and then after the engineering development is done, we can also help with marketing of the products. We'll deploy the actual production instrumentation on a working ocean observing system. And we can showcase in real time to the world through displays of the sensor data that's coming out, through video of how that sensor is performing, through studies and papers that can be produced by looking at the data that's coming from that instrument.
Another great aspect of partnering with Ocean Networks Canada in the development of this technology was the fact that we knew that all of the input that would be coming back from ONC around how to use the technology, where to deploy it, what makes it effective, would be applicable to the hundreds of other ocean observatories that are being launched around the world.
The effect on my maintenance budget is profound. This technology is an absolute game changer in how I do my business here at Ocean Networks Canada. So for me, this is a really exciting technology, and I have been pleasantly surprised.